Hey all, Hipper here. So today I'm looking at something completely different because I saw Let 'em Peek play this game here on stream the other day and I thought, well, that actually looks pretty interesting. So this is Way of the Hunter and it's pretty much just another hunting sim on Xbox. It's also on PC and PlayStation, but I've got the Xbox version here. And I kind of like it, surprisingly enough, because most hunting sims I just find incredibly boring, but this one is actually okay. The frame rate seems to be only 30 frames per second, but other than that, the graphics are quite nice actually. It could be better, but I'm not gonna complain, it's quite nice. The draw distance is really good, and yeah, that's pretty much all you need from a hunting sim, right? So obviously you can buy new guns and sights and whatever stuff you need. I haven't found anywhere where you can dress up your hunter yet, which is kind of disappointing because I want to do the whole flannel thing. And you have your hunting cabin here with some pretty ghastly displays of trophies here. I mean, most of them are just a little bit over the top, I think. But anyway, if you are into displaying your trophies, then well, there's plenty of opportunities to do that in your cabin once you've actually bagged some of them, because that's obviously the first thing you gotta do. There's also a bed where you can sleep, obviously Skyrim style. So if you're like me and you chase the animals away all the time, then you go back and sleep, and then you come back and try again, and that's pretty much the gameplay loop. You don't have to walk everywhere. You do have access to a couple of different cars that you can take out, just to make it less tedious to walk around. But like, it seems like no matter where you bring your car and how careful you are and how far away you park it from where you want to hunt, it just scares everything away. So I really don't use it. I just walk to where I want to go unless it's super far away. But again, like, the car seems pretty much useless, really, at least at this point here. So you have your pretty standard hunter sense here, which will help you to, spot footsteps and blood and scents and sounds and all kinds of things that's out when you hunt, I assume, because I'm not a avid hunter myself. So if you don't want walking around, I'd spend a lot of time walking around or sneaking around, trying to sneak up on a deer and stuff like that. But in the end, it just seems to be a better idea to find one of these hides here and then go up there, sit for 5 or 10 minutes, wait for some animals to come close, and then just bag them that way. It's a lot less frustrating, really. It's not as fun because, I mean, you just pop in here and then you go do something else for 10 minutes and you come back and, well, there's some animals there. But I mean, I prefer when you're stalking animals like this in the wild, and perhaps it's just because I'm not very good at the game or because my equipment isn't very good yet, but it seems to be a little bit too difficult for me anyway. So I for the time being, I just use the towers and I sit up there and I shoot some deer from there. But obviously I don't want to keep shooting deer, I want to shoot some bears. So that's the main goal of this game here for me. So once I've practiced a little bit and I've purchased some bigger guns and better scopes and stuff like that, I'm gonna go and find me some very naughty bears somewhere on this map here. And the map is huge, by the way, absolutely huge. I've only seen a tiny fraction of it so far. I like this game because it seems to be more action in it than other hunting simulators, and at the same time, it's not all action. I mean, it's not like Red Dead Redemption where you just walk into the forest and there's like 10 bears just waiting to jump you. This is more realistic, but you still have to sneak around and you still have to actually be careful what you're doing. So it's quite a good game. I think it's a good balance between like not being too boring, which is really a problem for hunting simulators, and also the right amount of action. So like I said, if you find one of these hidey things here, I don't know what they're called, I'm not a big hunter, I'm not a hunter at all, really. Then well, that's what I do. I jump up here, I find a good spot, and then I just wait. I don't even have any bait or anything like that. I just wait for like 5 or 10 minutes, and if I haven't been driving around in my Jeep doing donuts beforehand, then there's plenty of animals around. Just wait a little bit. The animal animations are actually quite good, at least up close. But of course, what this game is about actually shooting animals. So obviously you have to line up your shots and try to get a nice kill shot here. So that one should have been a good one, and we just gave him another one in the butt just to make sure that we absolutely ruin the skin here. No, I mean the first shot should have been pretty good. That looked like a hard shot, really. But of course, then once you've shot your animal, then you can go down and either you can claim it. You can either keep it for taxidermy, or you can sell it for money that you can use to upgrade your guns and your sights and all other stuff. And once you pick it up, you will actually be shown how well you actually did. And as you can see here, that's pretty much a perfect shot, this one here. It's right through the heart. So not bad at all. So once you've found your shot animal, then you can actually create a nice diorama here, a beautiful thing for your log cabin. And I'm keeping it a little bit more discreet here than the pretty awful displays there in the middle of the cabin. But still, I'll have my mule deer up here. And of course, like I said, I need to hunt some bears. So that's the next task. We're going to find us a black bear or a grizzly, and we're going to have its head there. So let's see how we do trying to actually accomplish that, because I have no idea where the bears are in this game here. I'll have to do a little bit of exploration first. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it, and we'll do a few more videos on this game. So see you out there.